Okay, we're going to do a really nice relaxation session. So just get yourself ready, have a blanket over your usual mat just so that you can really relax, just to give you that feeling of bed. And then have a bolster underneath your knees, the bolster, two blocks underneath your feet, and then have a folded blanket for your head. It's good to take your glasses off if you're wearing them, just to really let your face relax. And warmth and darkness are really important if you can get those things. So you can cover your eyes with a yoga pillow and have, I don't know why I'm wearing shorts actually, because it's chilly, isn't it? So have the blocks underneath your feet, the bolster underneath your knees. I'm just going to use a blanket to keep you warm. And then just guide yourself down onto the floor. Just adjust the equipment, bolster and the blocks and the blanket just to maximize your ability to relax. So don't be in a rush to find your final spot. Just allow yourself to just observe how the equipment makes you feel, whether it's in the right position for you. So just spend a little time just getting yourself comfortable. Listen to the sound of your breath as it enters and as it exits. Let go of the muscles of the arms and the legs so that your body relaxes into the ground. Just focus on long, slow, deep, deliberate inhalations and exhalations. Just scan the body for areas of discomfort. Direct your out breath into areas of discomfort. Just let the eyes settle in the sockets. Draw your attention into the soles of your feet. And be conscious of any tension you might be holding in the soles of the feet. Draw your attention into the soles of the feet and completely relax the skin and the muscle and the bones of the sole of the foot. Draw your attention into the tops of the feet. And consciously relax the skin of the top of the foot. Just relaxing the fronts of the feet, the tops of the feet. Just allowing the top of the foot to sink into the bottom of the foot. Relax the tops of the feet and then draw your attention into the shins. Draw your attention into the shins and consciously allow your shins to sink into the backs of the calves. Relaxing the tops of the shins, allowing them to sink into the bottom of the shins. Draw your attention into your thighs and your kneecaps. And then consciously relax the muscle of the thighs and the bones, just allowing the legs to completely release into the floor. Soften the legs and soften the hips, just allowing the legs to feel heavy and to release into the floor. Draw your attention into your thighs and acknowledge the thighs as they fill with energy. Draw your attention into the abdomen, from the thighs and the shins, drawing that energy, that positive energy that you've produced through your practice so far into the room. Allow the legs to completely release into the ground. Allow the abdomen to sink into the ground, supporting your lumbar. Allowing the lumbar muscles to relax. Draw your attention into the chest and the shoulders, allowing the chest and the shoulders to completely relax with the in-breath. Relaxing the torso and the arms and the shoulders, allow your arms to completely release into the ground and become heavy, because good energy comes from our practice. Draw your attention into your arms and your shoulders and the forearms and the palms of the hands. Spending some time just to listen to the breath, just to gather yourself together, just to focus on your energy. Allow your arms to soften into the floor. Allow your body to completely release into the ground. Just enjoy this feeling of complete release in the shoulders and in the arms, allowing that feeling of release to spread across the face and the head. Just enjoy this feeling of just completely letting go. Remember, if you feel cold, just cover yourself with a blanket so that you're warm. Relax the upper arms and the forearms and the palms of the hands, just allowing them to relax to the floor. And relax your face, softening the muscles, softening your throat, just increasing your well-being. Soften the skin around the throat and around the face. Soften the skin around the face and around the ears and the jaw. Okay, when you're ready to disturb yourself, just bend your knees, bring your feet onto the bolster. Stay with the knees together, the feet on the bolster for a moment. Just rest in your lower back into the floor. And then roll onto your side. Straighten out your top leg and then come up into a seated position. Just little cross legs with your hands in the mat, your hands on your knees, just observing how your energy has changed. So we're going to have a bolster from underneath the back. Just the legs are going to lay out stretched out in front of you like this. Have a blanket for your head, and then we're just going to lay down in a really good straight line right down the centre of the mat, and just allow the body to release into our heart pose. So again, just making sure that you're covered up, feeling warm. Cover your eyes if you can. Again, just adjust the position until it feels comfortable and stable. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and neck and around the front of the chest, so this pose just gives you space to open the chest. just push your elbows into the floor and then come up into cross leg position, just observing your energy, just this surprising level of positive energy that comes out of being in the pose for a while. And then keep the bolster where it is, and then we're going to come down into our supported child's pose. Now you might want a little extra lift for this one, so if you've got 2 bolsters, then go for 2 bolsters. If you haven't got 2 bolsters, you can put a couple of blocks underneath your bolster like this, and then just put your bolster on top. Otherwise, 2 bolsters is really nice. To have one between your knees, have another on top of that, and again just covering yourself over, just making sure that you're going to be warm, and then lengthen your chest along the bolster, and then let your elbows just hang down to the floor. Rest your head on one side. While we'll stay here for a good 5 minutes. While we stay, just alternate which side of your head you rest on. So you just give yourself an even stretch. Just let the elbows hang down to the floor. So as we progress into the sequence, I'll speak less and less just so that you can relax. So you're not listening, you're just relaxing. So don't forget to swap your head from one side to the other just to give your neck an even stretch. Just swap your head onto the other side. Just enjoy the feeling of relaxation that comes over the shoulders and the neck. So just push your elbows into the floor and then just sit back on your heels. Again, just observe the energy you have released. And then we're going to stay on our fronts, but we're going to use no bolsters for this. We're just going to do the reclining frog pose. So you're just going to be on the floor, on your front. This is really nice in your hips. So you're just going to be on your front. You bend one leg, so you choose your right leg perhaps, bring it out to the side, just bend it out so it's right at a right angle to the rest of the body, and then you just rest your head on your hands, just resting your head in with your chin in the direction of the bent knee. So you just lay down onto the floor, again covering yourself up if you need to. Just having that right knee stretching out at a right angle. You can change the angle of that knee if it's uncomfortable at a right angle. And then release down into the floor. So these poses just help you to rest the body and to revive your energy, right? Revive the energy of the hips and the shoulders. So that if you were a little tired before, hopefully after this you will feel a little more lively. And then just straighten out that right leg, just rest your hips directly on the floor for a moment. And then keep the right leg where it is. Bring the left leg out to the side, the same kind of angle. Just adjusting as you need to. And then rest your head on your hands on the other side. Just having your chin in the same direction as the bent knee. So just grounding, rejuvenating poses that refresh your energy. And then straighten your leg. Just stay on your front. Just have your legs straight. And then move your hands a little just so that you can rest your forehead on the back of your hands. And then release into the floor. So we often finish in Shavasana or basic relaxation pose. But this is just an alternative to a Shavasana pose. Just allowing the body to release into the ground, just stretching out the shoulders a little, just allowing the back to relax. Ultimately, it quietens the brain because the forehead, the area between the eyebrows resting on the backs of the hands, helps to quieten out the brain. Okay, when you're ready, just push your elbows into the floor, just come up onto your knees, and then just sit yourself into cross-leg position. Just with your knees, sorry, with your legs in cross legs, with your hands in the masti. Just draw your breath in through your nose down into the abdomen. Just be conscious of the energy that you have released through your practice this evening, that good, positive, healthy flow of clean energy that the relaxation poses bring to the body and to the mind. And then draw your chin down to meet your chest. Just spend a moment to acknowledge the positive energy you've created inside. And then send some of that positive energy out into the world. And then release the backs of your hands down toward your knees, palms facing upwards. And as you raise your head, allow your eyes to softly open and the focus to softly come back. Thank you very much. Thank you. So hopefully you feel like you really just transformed your energy, gone from tiredness to some higher level of relaxed energy that you can enjoy for the rest of your evening. So thank you very much for joining me.